Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here once again in Craftomation 101. And one of the things you might notice if you've been watching the series so far and you're a little bit eagle-eyed is I have expanded slightly the area of our sort of defrosted colony here. I have been using these bonfires here manually. Been moving them around and just dropping a flame or two into them to get them to light up and spread some heat, and that has allowed me to uncover some more colours, pits of edible colour, edible paint, which means I've now got a broader variety of colours for my Craftomates, my little automated robots here. So we've now got some black robots, and they are handling the creation of bricks, coal bricks, the basic food that our Craftomates take to fuel them up. Fuel, basically, I suppose. And I've also got some green ones now, which are what are tending our plants. Our moss and our, whatever that is, mushrooms. And our guy down here, who's actually the de-icer, he still actually creates ice, but he also looks after our trees here, which provide logs to keep these furnaces going. So that's all well and good. There's a couple of things I want to do in today's episode, which is why it's on pause at the moment, because things tend to run out. These things get carried away if I don't sort of pay attention to them. And there's so much going on now, and I have trouble keeping control of lots of things all at the same time. We've got quite a few, as you can see, of these Craftomates running around doing things. But one of the things which was evident in the last episode, if you recall, I think it was evident, if I remember correctly, it was a little while ago since I recorded the last episode, is we had trouble with these coal bricks, the fuel. That they were running out, my Craftomates were running out of energy too quickly, going to find the fuel, getting back to do their job, and then almost immediately running out of fuel again. So I've done a little bit more research. So the first thing I want to do is attack the eating, the refueling process in our Craftomates here. So who have we got here? You've got Bob the Furnacer. You're the guy taking the logs to the furnaces. If we look at you, you've got 17 energy left, and you do a very simple thing. You find some logs wherever you can find them, compare the count. Oh, they've changed icons here somewhere along the line. Compare the count of logs in that furnace there. Which one is it highlighting? Is it It's highlighting that one at the top there. And if it's more than 2, drop that log into storage. And if it's less than 2, then add that log to that furnace. And just repeat that, and then go to check and eat before you go and check the next one. And this is odd. Oh, you're actually creating coal bricks as well. But anyway, the first thing I want to sort out is the check and eat function, which is here. So basically, if their energy is low, then, oh, hang on, this has changed. You'll know if I click on that. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's not gonna. Right. I was hoping it would keep the description up here when I moved the cursor off it, but it doesn't. So check energy, that's that one there. No, it's not that. Go away. So if energy check there, if it drops below 15, I have a suspicion it used to be 7. There's been at least one update, if not 2, since the last recording I did. So some number of things have changed. It looks like that has as well. But what a number of other players have done is when a Craftomate fails the energy check, is they actually have them eat more than 1 coal brick. I've got them doing just the 1, which isn't quite enough, I think, really. If we go to our wiki here, the coal brick gives them 25 energy. That's not bad, but we could do with more, I think, couldn't we? So what I'm going to do here is going to introduce a quick repeat function here. So we're going to check the energy level. So if it's below 15, then what I want them to do is repeat this eat process. So they eat at least 2 coal bricks, I think. Yep, that makes sense, I think. So there's the repeat. So we'll slip you in here. So if you're okay, we'll go straight to output. Can I move you up there? Okay, and if it's low, go there. That looks better. So let's put you down there, you there. Okay. And not add one. No, that's wrong. Go there. Set that to 0. Let's zoom in so we can actually see what it says. We're going to eat 2 coal bricks. So we're going to do that. So we're going to go to the find and pick a coal brick. That's good. Now, if they don't find a coal brick, I tell them to go and make it themselves by combining stone and coal, which is lovely. Now, once they've eaten that, we can go back to add 1. Yeah, so that adds 1 to that, so that should then make it 2. And they'll repeat that, and when it comes back after eating the second one, it should equal 2. And when they complete that, that will end that repeat, and they will go there to the output. It does all look a little bit messy, perhaps. Is it possible to make this look better? Actually, I could put a connector in, couldn't I? So if I put a connector in there and say go up there, and then you can go to the output there. The connector does nothing, basically. It just connects lines up. So that's going to do that. Hopefully that will help us keep our Craftomates fully energized for the task, because as we can see, this land is getting fairly large now. Now, the other thing I want to do is open up this brewery, which is up here. And to get to that, because that's our next quest at the top of the game, add a log to the brewery, I need to open that up. And what I'm thinking here is that our furnace here, our heater, not a furnace, does extend out. If I come here, it does extend out. The heat strictly sort of north, south, east and west, rather than in the round in a sort of square orientation like most of the other heat sources do. Is if we can empty this, I can then move that up here. We should then send a direct blast of heat all the way up there. Yeah? But what I'm going to need to do is move these bonfires when they go out. So I need to keep an eye on that. So when they go out, very quickly move the bonfire so it doesn't get frozen in, which would be terrible. I'm not too worried about the paints being lost here because I've stored some black and green here. I've already got blue and gold in other accessible pits, so that's not a problem. Right, you've chilled out, and you just wait for the snow to start falling. There you go. Move you out there. Good. So you're now safe. I want to take the batteries out of that because I can't move it unless it's out of use. Now we have got Ara the heater here, who is looking after that heater. Yeah, checks if there's 2 batteries in there or not. What I could do, I suppose, is I'll just change this function. Now the trick here, of course, is do I remember this, that I've done this, so they don't keep refueling that heater. So they'll ignore this, go and find a battery and refuel it. So they'll just keep on making more fire for the bonfires, which is good. So you can carry on doing that, which is lovely. I just need to wait for this heater to go out, and I can slip you in there. The thing with the heaters is they take a long time to run out of fuel. These batteries obviously keep them working for quite a long time, which is good. Oh, and while we're waiting for that heater to go out, actually, which it probably will momentarily, is I'm going to complete this command center task manually, creating these valves to get whatever that is and those 2 research points out. I don't want to sort of waste time creating Craftomate to automate the making of those valves. They are quite simple to make, and we have got components already. The base components which we need to make them. Right, okay, the heater's gone out. We'll move you out the way up there. So what we want to do is send a blast of heat all the way up there. The first step in doing that is to put some flame into that bonfire. Have I got a bonfire here with 4 in? I have. So we'll move you up there. That will light you up. That is good. Will the heater be enough to get up there? I'm not sure, so we'll put you up there as well. And who's got 4? You've got 4. Put you up there, like so. That gets us nearly there, and then we can put the heater there and a battery to get it going. And that has unlocked. Well, that fire's gone out already. Goodness gracious me. Put some more flame in there and another flame in there. Take one from there. That's good. There you go. Okay, right. I'll deal with that in a moment. Right. So we need to unlock this brewery. Well, we've got the storage there, so we can take that out. We'll put you. Where should we put you? I think we could put you there. Should be quite safe. The sparks are used with coal, aren't they, to make fire? So let's just do that quickly. Where's the coal? There's the coal. Make fire there. I'll put fire in there. And coal there. And fire there. And there you go. That's our fire storage dealt with. And right, now what I'm going to do here is something I've had to learn before I started this recording, because I thought it might be easy enough to do ad hoc, sort of in front of you, learn it, but apparently it's not. I needed to practice this because there are several elements of what I'm about to do which take a little bit of well, tinkering to get right, because I don't think there's quite enough help that I've found in the game. No obvious help which would make it clear what you need to do in these situations. So we're going to go back to Ara the heater. There, you're down there. Okay, so if we open you up. Now the thing here is Ara the heater was going to that location there to find the heater. The heater's not there anymore. It's up there. So I could send them up there, yeah, to do all this. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make use of our next research that we can open up. So if we go to our upgrades here, we've got this thing called variables. And what I noticed when I was prepping for this recording was it says unlocks variables. From now on, all commands that require an argument can have variables for input. Okay, I basically understand that. Variables are nodes that store value, both assigned by the player or received from other nodes. Okay, yeah, I think that's reasonably understandable, that we can either put a value into the variable or it can be worked out from some other bit of code that gives it a result which you can then store. Then I noticed this third little paragraph. This upgrade also unlocks the find command that searches for a selected element and assigns it to a variable. So, thought I, what if I said go find a heater and remember where it is? Yes, we can do that. Took me a little bit of working out to get it to work properly, but I got there in the end, I think. I didn't let it run for long, but I did let it run at least twice, so it seemed to be working fine eventually. So we're going to buy that with our one remaining upgrade point. So what we're going to do with Ara the heater, we can't find that heater there because it ain't there no more. We're going to use the find option, which is, oh, it's in variables. We've got a new tab here on our coding table here. So we're going to find, and that tells a Craftomate to find the nearest element and save its position into a variable. So if I do that, like so, and in the find, we can find all sorts of things, like other Craftomates, like storage boxes, like bricks, like all sorts of stuff. The slight issue I've got here is that it shows you the sort of stored icon for the more complex elements. So which of these do you think is a heater? Well, the only way I worked it out was, oh, it's working now, so I can't show you, is when it wasn't working, I picked it up and moved it, which then showed me what it looks like as a stored variable, or as a stored element. And if you can just about make it out, this little box has a flash sort of lightning symbol on it, kind of thing, I think. That's the heater. So what we want to do is find a heater, and when we found it, we can store that, we can send that to there. Yeah? And the thing then is that going to do what we want it to do? We've got these little new circular ins and outs, these circular sort of outputs and inputs on our code elements here. So that should, I think, work. Let's see, shall we? So where are you going? You're going to check and eat. You've got 40, so you're going to come straight round, I think, fairly quickly. So our heater has gone to idle, and they should be finding a heater. Have they found it? No, I don't think you have. Oh darn it, where the heck are you? You're stuck there looking confused. Okay. Why can you not find the heater? I've told you to do that. Find it wherever you can. Maybe it needs to go, having found it, it needs to go somewhere else. So if I put that there, will that do the trick? Okay, let's reset you. Start you running again. And no, you're still stood there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to insert the code elements that I got this to work. Now, I don't know if this is strictly the correct way of doing this, but this is the way I managed to get it to work. So what we did is we said, coming out of this find instruction is the variable output option here. So why don't we put that into a variable, which has got these two circular int and output icons on it. So from there, if I right click that, that's it. Left click. I've left clicked that, to be honest, and send that in there. Okay. Now what happens? Let's reset that. No. Okay. What if the reason they can't find it is because it's working? What if we do on error, go there? Oh, they've compared the count in nothing. Okay, that's not working terribly well, is it? Let's wait for that to go out, the heater to go out again, and see if we can find this, get this working again properly. This is most annoying because I had it working very briefly when I was trying to discover how this whole variable thing and find thing worked. I have unlocked the brewery actually there, so if I put a log on it, have I got any spare logs anywhere? Yes, loads of logs in there. What happens? I've got to add water to the brewery, to that end of it. Okay, so I've got to open up this whole element here to get the brewery to work, I think. Right, that's gone out. So have all these bonfires. Okay, let's keep you going for a moment. Where's our other heater? Can I move you up here? Okay. And open you up. And go there. Reset that. Get going again. Aha, you've found that. Excellent. So we now see 2628 as our variable there. Right, now we also want her, or that person, that crafter. Why am I giving them genders? We want that battery that they're picking up to to actually be placed in the location of the heater that they found. Now that 2315 is the previous location of it, so we want this variable to go there. So are they going to do that? Why are you... Oh, because it's defrosted. Bother. Let's get these bonfires lit. Can you not get there? What's wrong with your drop to... Oh no, they couldn't find it, so it's gone to 0. Oh heck. Right, let's reset that. Do that again. Reset. Start again. Ooh, that's curious. Why could they not do that? Because the heater is definitely there. Keep the bonfires burning. Okay, they're going to find the bonfire. They found it. Good. Sorry, the heater. Of course, by the time they get back with the battery, these bonfires will have gone out, so they can't get to the heater. So, which is somewhat annoying. Right, they're coming up with a battery. Can you put it in there? Yes, you can. Excellent. Right, and these bonfires are going out, so let's put you in there. And let's heat you up. Excellent, so we've opened up the brewery. So we just need to put some water, it says in there. We've got loads of water, so if we put some water in there. And we can now make Primordial Ale somehow. And that'll come out of there. Oh, we've got one already. Okay, that's nice. Good. Oh, look, quick feedback. We'll ignore that for the time being, because I've had so much trouble getting this to work properly. Yeah, that's me more than the game, I think. So I'll leave you there. Okay, let's move on. We'll leave that as is for the moment, I think. Oh, we've got a new Craftomate. I wonder... Ooh, that bonfire's gone out, which is annoying, isn't it? Could we... The flame is all the way down there, isn't it? Okay, we've got a fire starter. Where are fire starters? You're a fire starter. Okay, let's clone your code. And put you on there. Okay, so equip the clumsy. Yes, has bonfire N2 as their instruction. That is good. So we're going to rename you as the fire starter for the brewery. So you're going to look after those bonfires up there. So bonfire N2. This is going to need to be a new function, I think. Yeah, we'll make this a new function. A copy of this one here. Can I highlight? Oh, that's as small as I can make it. Okay, if I drag you down there a bit, you there a bit, and then can I highlight all of this? I can shift click all these. Right, I think I've got all those elements now. Copy those. Put these into our new user function. Get rid of those because I'm going to paste them in from here. That's good. Okay, so the bonfires I want you to feed are going to be these two up here. So the first one is that one there, and then that one above that, which is there. Okay, Oh, remember to drop the actual flame into the bonfire once you've found the bonfire, which fails the compare count. Compare. Well, I can't get to that one on the moment, which is why it's red, I think. This stuff here we can ignore because we're not doing any more than those 2 bonfires. So we've got, so do that. If it's more or equal to, then drop the fire back into storage and come out there. Okay. Now before we set this Craftomate off, I think we really ought to get those bonfires lit so it knows it can get to them and keep them working. So where's our fire? Yeah, the trouble is the fire's all the way down here, isn't it? Have we got a new... Got that one there. Ah, okay. So if I put a little bit of flame, yeah, into there, let's make sure those bonfires are working to start with. So we'll heat you up. Good. So it knows it can get to them. So where's our new fire starter? Firestarter Brewery, you're going to be the orange colour, which I'm using for bonfire or fire related Craftomates. That's you. Good. So can I get you working? Okay, you're going up there. Where are you going? Oh, bonfire. No, not bonfire N2. Yeah, I didn't change that. You great plonker. Right, brewery bonfires. That's what they want to do. Alright, so we're going to change Firestarter Brewery. We're going to take that item out and put bonfire breweries in. So, don't know where you are. Where are you? Can I find you? Where is it going? Ooh, do I need to reset it? So that's you there. And where are you going? Aha! Good. We're going up there. Excellent. Yeah. We need more fire up here, don't we, really? I'm going to have to work on that. I want to get this these valves done. So let's get that done. So we're going to create some more magnetized steel. Add some glass to that. There we go. Oops, goes in there. That's 3 of them. Right, I will carry on with this and we'll get that job done. Be back with you in a flash of a sexy video effect. So I have my very last valve to deliver to the command center. And it has given me... Ooh, more furnaces. Excellent. The only slight issue I've got with all this, of course, is I don't know how to make furnaces myself. I think part of the problem I have at the moment with the game is that I started when it first came into early access. As the updates have been released, I think I may have missed out some of the changes they made in the progression of the game. So, for example, this unknown object here, I've no idea how to make it, and without that I can't make the furnace. I think you learn that at some point earlier than I've got to in the game so far. So yeah, the only way I could get back to that would be to restart. Oh my goodness, what's that? Oh, copper. It's gonna be making stuff. Oh, this looks interesting, doesn't it? Right, we've got furnaces, and they will come in very handy somewhere up here instead of these bonfires. Yes, that would help. They give us a lot more. There they are. they will give us a lot more heat and last a lot longer than the bonfires do, and are not as directional, don't have those sort of directional issues that the heater has. Ah, good. So I'm going to put another one. I could put these in storage actually. Can I put you in storage? I can, for the time being. So what we're going to do, in fact, we're going to change our brewery fire starter to instead look after these heaters. Sorry, these furnaces, they're not heaters. Get your terminology right, mate. So how many logs have we got? 34. We're making loads of logs from just 2 trees, which is excellent. So if I put you in there, that's really good. Okay, so Firestarter Brewery. We're going to change you again. Brewery bonfires. We're not looking after bonfires at all. We're going to be looking for the furnace. That's you there. Oh no, hang on, no. Firestarter Brewery. You do pick up a flame to start with. Okay, I'm going to change that to a log. Yeah, so you come into the brewery bonfires with a log. Good, so you place that in there. Do your eating check. You find another log. Perhaps this finding logs thing ought to be within the function, but it's not at the moment, so we don't need that there at all, do it? Unless let's put one of those furnaces up above the brewery. So if I put you, say, there, will that work for me? Let's find out. Let's put a log in there. We've got a log there. Put you there. Okay, that looks like it might be alright. So, Firestarter Brewery. Brewery bonfires, we ought to change that. Of course, it's not bonfires now, it's furnaces. Call you a furnacer because that's what you're doing. And we're going to check that one up there. And if that's got below 4, we'll drop a log in there. And that will drop the log we're carrying to storage. We'll call you Firestarter Brewery still because I can't be bothered to change the name because there's no proper edit on these text boxes still. Looking forward to seeing that as one of the updates soon, if you would be so kind. Let's see if that works. I need to find R of the heater now, don't I? Oh, not R of the heater, the fire starter for the breweries. Which I've now lost. Firestarter N2, whoa, Firestarter N1, there you are, Firestarter Brewery. Good. That's you there. Who's looking after these furnaces? Oh, you're the blue colour. Okay, so we'll change you to blue. So you're looking after the furnaces. Okay, but you are kind of stuck now. Okay, let's reset that. Get you going. Off you go, up top. You've picked up a log and you're going all the way up there to these furnaces. Yep, put one in there. That is really good. We should now be able to get on with creating this Primordial Ale. Actually, we could give one some ale now. Primordial Ale. Where's that? Oh, that gives 100%. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. So the check and eat, we could have them checking for Primordial Ale, and if they find it, take that. If not, then go and find a coal brick. Oh, excellent. So the check and eat function. So the first part of this could be, can you find any Primordial Ale? In which case, go straight out without repeating all this finding coal bricks. So what we want in here then is a find and pick. So if it's low, find and pick some Primordial Ale, which is... there it is. And then if you have found some... oh, we need a separate eat option in here, don't we? Yeah. We can't add it because that eat is within the for next loop. So eat that and then come straight out again. Okay. If you can't, i.e. there's an error, you can't find any, then go into the for next loop to find coal bricks. I think that works. Shall I make some more Primordial Ale? How do you make that? That is made from, oh, logs and water, obviously. So a log and some water. Let's bring these up here and just zoom in so we can actually see what's going on. So I suppose the log goes on there. Actually, does it matter which way around they go? So if I put the log there and the water there, it doesn't matter. Excellent. So if we put that, actually if I put, no, we'll put these close here so I can actually watch them and see if anyone comes to find it. Whose energy is, oh, you did. And oh, hang on, you changed colour. What do you do? What you, gardener, what are you doing? What are you doing? Find and pick water. Oh, did I put, oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, reset all that. Your energy is 4. That's somewhat annoying, isn't it? Let's get rid of that for a second. Let's put that there. Let's do that check. Let's check the check and eat again. So check and eat. If the energy is low, find that and eat it. That seems reasonable, doesn't it? Yeah, if you can't find it, then go to the for next loop to find coal bricks. That seems perfectly reasonable. So where are you going? Oh, Struth. Oh, and you're dead as well. Why are all my Craftomates dropping? No, you can eat that. We've got plenty down here. Where's the other dead one? There you go. Right, excellent. So you ate that, you're fully green, so you've got 100. That works very nicely. I need to do some more work on this eating thing, I think. There's too many of them, like you, falling behind by the wayside. Oh dear. It's a long way to get these bricks, that's the trouble. Unless it's to do with the fact that I edited that function, that upset them perhaps. That might be what's going on actually here, so that might just be a temporary glitch. I think we're okay again now. Obviously that running out of energy, well not obviously, but I reckon I'm happy with my answer that it was a glitch because I was editing the eat function. Oh, maybe not. Oh no. Yeah, we need better distribution of these bricks. I think what I'm going to do, because I think I've got 2 brick makers. We've got brick mover, bricky. I think one of these ought to work on this storage box and the other one on the other. I think that would be sensible. So Bob the bricky, find and pick, combine and drop to not that storage but to that storage. I think actually, yeah, drop 2 might be a better option here than that. So we'll drop to that specific box. There you go. That should keep both of them fairly full, hopefully. I'm not sure why we need both these all these bonfires here actually. So we're not really going in that direction. I will deal with that in due course. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of Craftomation 101. If you've enjoyed this, it'll be great to hear from you. Oh no, the furnace has gone out. Bother. Oh dear, this is not a good sign. All my bonfires are going out. This is not good at all, because that then stops them getting to the furnaces. Yikes. Right, it's clear that I still need to do some optimization of what my Craftomates are doing. But before I go, I'll just notice for you what I noticed earlier. Queg the Strong. I believe he is a cargo mate. Oh yes. If we can unlock him, he can do more interesting things. I don't know in detail what they can do, apart from, as I understand it, and I might be wrong, they can actually carry storage boxes full of stuff, possibly, which would be very handy, because previously when we've had to move a storage box, or when I've wanted to move a storage box, I've had to empty all the contents out and then move the empty storage box, then put all the contents back in. But if we've got a cargo mate who can lift a storage box and move it somewhere useful, that'd be good. They hopefully do more than that. I don't know. We shall see, perhaps, in the next episode of Craftomation 101. In the meantime, I will say thank you for joining me today for this episode. If you've enjoyed this, it'll be great to hear from you. Why has that guy got 2 logs? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. If you've enjoyed this, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbs uppy button. Even better, if you've got something to say about what I'm doing with the game or the game itself, then please do just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. Other than that, of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Craftomation 101. Until the next time, bye bye for now.